MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well.
Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. You're out.
Here now is Rafael Devers. His previous meeting
the
line with Tyler Glasnow. He's just 1 for 6.
Devers.
Attaboy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games. Including a win last time out. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you could. Have chosen a better time. Rafael Devers is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super. Consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hunter Renfroe.
Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column. To get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Yandy Diaz is on deck.
Play ball. 3. You're out.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits and
MLB Network's coverage of Major League
And
Baseball
now,
is on the
your
air. Tonight, the opener of a
2020
three-game series
Boston
between the
Red
Tampa Bay
Sox.
Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. He's out.
And
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Chris Sale will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Adames doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next for the Rays, Jose Martinez. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Adames is off of first with 2 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Tampa Bay held scoreless in the top of the inning. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big-time arm. 95 to 97 mile-an-hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Outside, 3-0 now. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. That one's in there, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
None out. Runners at first and second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here's the 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, hit in the air down the right field line. Margot is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch.
Aye. One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a first at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Ji-Man Choi.
First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Fastball well outside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Verdugo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Verdugo, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Count now, a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Popped him up. Diaz is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Manuel Margot.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's off the green monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting 9.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box, Michael Perez, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back now and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit, and the runner from second is in to score. It's 1-1.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a shot out to right center field. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Up next,
and now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Still only one out in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Renfroe, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in now,
Leading
Dustin
off
Pedroia
for the
will match up with Tyler Glass
The
now to
second
lead
baseman,
off the inning.
Dustin Pedroia.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Second home run early in the year, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one was it going to stay fair, and it did.
Now batting, the designated
Here's
hitter,
J.D. Martinez
J.D.
as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Rafael Devers will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. 1 out and a runner on second base. Grounded to first, right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Men on third with 2 down. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
One and one, the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ji-Man Choi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there,
now
guys.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 2-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Left field and deep. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there.
Andrew.
Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manuel Margot. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
To the plate now, Michael Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. On its way is pitch number 75. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range,
Now
heading
batting.
pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down.
Adames.
Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Willie Adames. He's set and the pitch. Hopped up. Moreland over to his right. Makes the catch and that'll retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Brendan
attention,
McKay
please.
will come on out of the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
be
Tampa
appearing in
Bay.
his 3rd game this
Number
season.
49, Brendan McKay.
Digging in and looking for more, Dustin
Leading
Pedroia.
off
He went
for
deep
the
last
Red
time up.
The last at bat,
second
Matty D,
baseman.
we heard this guy's a good
Justin
fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it.
Pedroia.
We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And 2 strikes now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, 2 down
Up next
now.
to the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Here's Xander Bogaerts
Xander
now. It was a walk
Bogaerts.
in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by. Here now the 2-2.
is at the knees and called strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Martinez.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Hit to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
A bouncer up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Yandy Diaz. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Rays strand a pair. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sacrifice attempt here. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Ready once again, Alex Verdugo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's under it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. bouncer to the left side. Adames picks it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Manuel Margot, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the seventh.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Darlington Hernandez.
Into the box now, Michael Perez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. There goes Margot. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, that's down.
Hernandez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Wendell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays held in check here. They trail 3-2. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jr.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Nope.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Has a look, now the pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a ground ball for Adames. This could be a pair. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
And
The
kids,
batter,
this
15.
is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Dustin Pedroia will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That misses. 2-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Kiermaier. He can't get to it. This one's down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. still 1-2. First and second now, one man out. In the air now out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Colin Poche will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away. Well, it took him till the seventh, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the seventh inning in this one to come through.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox 4, the Rays 2. Josh Taylor will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Josh Taylor.
Digging in, Willie Adames, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 misses down below the knees. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, one away. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Austin Meadows will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 17, Austin Meadows.
Stepping into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Matt Barnes enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Ready now, Yandy Diaz. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two down, runners at first and second.
That's
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo.
Leading
He's
off
got a hit in
for the
3
Red
at-bats
Sox.
to this point.
The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Hey. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
The center fielder.
When you play in this park
Jackie
where the fences are shorter,
Bradley
this is going to happen
Jr.
more often than any other ballparks.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The count now at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are
Now
still
batting,
within striking
left
distance, but after
Andrew.
that walk, one swing of the
Batting,
bat could really
Andrew.
blow this thing wide open.
Your
Chaz
attention,
Rowe
please.
is summoned in the
Now
toughest
pitching
situation
for
a
Tampa
reliever
Bay.
can face. Bases
Number
loaded,
52,
nobody out.
Chaz Rowe.
Andrew Benintendi will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Count 2-1.
Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Right side, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, outside.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
3 runs already home here. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. Pops this one up. And no one will track it down. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to leave him loaded.
No, that's low.
Popped him up. Perez shading to his right. And that retires the side. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We've played 8 full. The Red Sox lead it 7-2. Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ryan Brazier.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Kevin Kiermaier. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Striding in once again, Manuel Margot, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Michael Perez waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 7.
Now at the plate, Michael Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Benintendi in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tyler Glasnow was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.